Okay, this is a Mandela effect video. There are lots and lots of videos about movies that have changed, lines that have changed, movies that existed that no longer exist, such as Shazam. Probably all heard that one. And I've been looking at this for a really long time. So this is a movie that I stumbled across probably on Netflix back when I still watched television early last year or something. And I caught it because of the name, Twilight. And then it stars, people I really like Paul Newman and James Garner and Susan Sarandon. So I watched it, and here's the tagline: A retired detective accepts a simple task, unaware that it will tear open old, forgotten, but deadly wounds. And because of the name, back when everyone was crazy about Twilight, the movie, uh, when you were searching for that, this would have popped up, and it didn't pop up. I used to look at stuff about Twilight online quite a bit. Uh, you know, it's, I guess, I don't loathe to admit it, but it's something that I was crazy about. Not right when it first came out, but shortly after that, probably right around the time the second or third one came out, I started noticing it. I read the book, or books. I can't remember if there was more than one, but I read them all if there was more than one. And I watched the movies every day for months. I was completely insane about Twilight, the movie with the vampires and the werewolves and all that, or wolves. Anyway, so I would have noticed this movie. It would have popped up during my searches, in my opinion. And so when I was searching for something to do with this movie, it came up in the search, and that was, oh, I don't know. Yeah, last year early. Okay, I'm getting long in the tooth here. Um, that's not the right thing to say. I'm talking too much. Anyways, this movie did show up in the searches last year, and then yesterday when I was calling it up, it did not show up in the search. I actually had to go to Paul Newman's page and then find the movie to click on it. It showed the Twilight movies, and then it said no more search results found here on IMDb, which is where I am. All right, so this has a lot of famous people in it. There are some of the pictures. I'm not going to call them up because in the first take of this video, when you call them up, advertisements play between them, and I really don't like that. There's an odd ending scene in this where Stockard Channing does something which is risque, basically, at the very end. Movie spoiler alert, she grabs his crotch. It's part of the movie, and then she says, just checking. And it's off camera that she does it, but it's out of character for Paul Newman, in my opinion, to have something like that in a movie that he's in. Okay, the other movie that I saw, which, like I said, never existed that I know of, is called Existence. And it's really weird. I feel like I've already made this video. Now, I've talked about this. Maybe I made a Steam It post about it. I don't know. And I did record it last night, but then it didn't work out. The thing paused me, and it cut it off without finishing. But it's not that. I really feel like I've already made this video. So, here it is, Existence. A game designer on the run from assassins must play her latest virtual reality creation with a marketing trainee to determine if the game has been damaged. And now, this has a lot of AI, virtual reality, obviously, and it came out in 1999. There's a chance I could have just missed it, but I really don't think so because I like Jennifer Jason Leigh, and I was really, really into movies for a very long time. I didn't watch television as much. I watched movies. I had all the movie stations, and I rented movies if I wanted to. And anyways, it's actually a pretty good movie. There are. I'll look at the photos, even though it'd probably throw up some commercials, but try that one. Yeah, okay. That's what she looks like in that role. And there's one of the characters, William Dafoe. And that's a scene. Oh, there goes the commercial. All right. And so there's the game lying between them. And I can't remember how they insert it. But as you can see, there's a long tube. I forget what it has to connect to. But that thing sitting between them sort of becomes alive, if I recall. Anyway, it's a very strange movie. I really think I would have heard of this, and I didn't. Oh, that thing has two heads. Yeah, I don't remember all of this, that's for sure. Pretty interesting. I was trying to get to a picture I saw in the small, but oh well. All right, well, thanks for listening.